What's up, guys? Today I wanted to take you through a 90-90 hip mobility series number 2. We did one last week, but it's super important for us to have mobility of the hips. And in 90-90 it can be difficult to know what to squeeze, so I want to come back to it. I want you guys to practice it again. And if you haven't done the first series, then you can cycle back to that and then you can hit that on the YouTube channel. So here we go. We're going to go through 2 rounds. We got 4 different moves. 90-90 hip mobility series number 2. All right, let's sit down in 90-90. I want this top leg, left leg out in front, right leg in back. All we're gonna do is to start is just fold over this front leg, keeping your chest up, shoulders back. Inhale up, and we're gonna rotate to the other side, keeping your feet relatively planted on the ground. Now we're gonna fold to the other side. Now if you need to put your hands on the ground to help you get in position, that's okay. About 2 seconds at each spot, and we're just getting the hips nice and loosened up. Creating some space in the hip capsule. Increasing some blood flow. Rotate over. One more piece. Nice work. All right, back with that right leg in back, left leg in front. Here we go. So we're gonna drive this back knee into the ground, okay? And lift up this back heel. You're gonna squeeze the glute up top, and we're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1, relax. Try not to put your hand on the ground, but if you need to, you can definitely do it. 1, 2, 3, back down. 2 more. Here we go. Lean first. Okay, try not to use momentum to lean and lift. Lean as little as possible, then go ahead and lift off. 2, 1, good. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's switch sides. And go. And down. Lean first. Lift. 2, 3. If you cramp up, stretch it out and keep rolling. Here we go. Go. 1, 2, 3. Poke your thumb into that hip. Make sure you're squeezing the right things. If it's not moving, think about it moving, and that's going to help and be practice for later. You got to keep on coming back to it. Last one. Here we go. Nice. Good work. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to stretch that out. We're going back to that front position where my right leg's in back, left leg's in front. Now, left hand's going to be planted behind us. You're going to drive your hips up, reach with the opposite hand, and stretch out that hip. Here we go. Drive your hips forward, look back behind you, reach with the opposite hand. Here we go. Stay strong in that shoulder that's on the ground. Good, switch sides. Right hand's planted, left hand's gonna reach, drive your hips up high. Exhale up. You're trying to drive your hips almost forward. Last one. Nice work. All right, here we go. So this one is the most difficult one of them all. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna break it down, and we'll come back to this at another, probably series 3, where we do the whole movement. So left leg's in front, more of a shin box as opposed to 90-90. So close those angles off. My foot's almost on my thigh, my back leg. From here, I'm gonna lean forward, use my hands to thrust myself up, so I'm not really working there. What I want you to do is reach your hands back, and you're going to control the whole movement by squeezing this back glute, pushing this knee into the ground, and actively go back down to the bottom. Now, if you're ready for that thrust up and you know what to do, go ahead and do so. But we're going to work on the negative portion only here, where it's practice for doing the full thing, okay? Use your hands to come up. Adjust your feet as needed. Good, last one. Butt goes back, chest comes forward. Good job. Here we go, switch. Again, the full movement would be here where I dig my knee into the ground, I squeeze this back glute, and then I'm down. But right now we're gonna work on using our hands, coming up with no work, no effort, and the effort's right here on the way down. Stick your butt back, chest comes down. If you have a hard time knowing what to squeeze, these are gonna be great for you. That glute is gonna lengthen as I sit my butt back and I go to the ground. Okay, it contracts on my way up. 2 more. Good, here we go, back to the top. Okay, first thing, we're folding over top. Rotate. Nice, back to the other side, left leg in front, right leg in back. Okay, internal rotation lift off, so these ones hurt. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, back down. Go. 3, good, 2 more. Last one. Rotate. Two more. Good, back to the top, here we go, bridge from a 90-90. Hand goes behind. Drive your hips up. You can hold there for a second, come back down. Switch sides. Keep it moving. Ready, hit. Last one. Good, here we go, cycle on over. Last one. Now, if you think you're ready for the full thrust, go ahead and do so. If not, we're still working on the negatives. Hips in line with the knees. Control back down. If you're almost there, sometimes putting a weight in front of you, holding it out in front of you, like something like 10 pounds, that can help as well. So if you're just stuck and you're not able to truly get up, or maybe even grabbing a pole or even holding on to a chair, that can also help. It takes practice. Sometimes this can be a tough position to be into. Maybe it's not for you. That's okay, we'll find something else. Good. Maybe we're still here in the negative position. Nice work. On to the last set. Here we go, make it your best. Let's go. Even for me, I know a lot of us have said this before, or you have told me anyway, one side feels easier than the other. Yep, that's normal. Mine too. This one's harder for me to understand and to really feel. It's tighter. It's my right hip. It's not as mobile. It's difficult for me. I have to change up my angle. My angle's not as good on this side as it is on my other side. And that's okay. Just work at it a little bit more. Last one. Nice. All right, there's your second series for your hip mobility 90-90 series. If you don't like 90-90, that's okay. There's a lot more things that we can do for hip mobility, but I think it gives us a lot of options. It puts our legs in various positions that are going to make us extremely durable and resilient for when life and other performance things come at us. So keep on moving. Have a great day. Enjoy your morning. Keep getting after it.